gentlemen and my gentle ladies, and welcome to Tea Time with Ginny. I am starting this series on the cusp of our being at 300 subscribers. Thank you so much for the 300 subscribers. The 300 subscribers. It's actually 301, but we're not going to count the details. I'm okay with that extra one. I am okay with that extra one. We're working with a little bit new technology today, so if it sounds a little bit scratchy, I'm sorry. But I wanted to try out whatever this is, just in case I wanted to take this out and about and record a bit while still being a little bit quiet, so I'm not bugging anyone. So let's explain what Tea Time with Ginny is. Now that I have my maternity chair, it's not really a maternity chair, okay? So looky here. We have 2 recliners in our house. Here's the tea on it. We have 2 recliners in our house that are out in the living room. One for Gabe, one for me. I am deathly afraid of recliners. I'm afraid of falling back and instantly, dying. I know, irrational fears, but that's okay. Something I live with. I also can't stand it when he picks me up for the same reason. Luckily, I'm pregnant. He doesn't do that anymore. But I still need something that I can rock the baby to sleep in whenever baby Galleon gets here. So I put on my registry, my parents instantly got it because my dad also wanted to get one for my mom. So he had a little bit of motivation. I put this nice little rocker. It is a glider. So instead of going back and forth, it goes back and forth. Just whoop, 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 whoop. And I love it. And it is the perfect chair of sorts to do my tea times with Ginny, which is basically just tea about my life while we drink some tea. I have this idea of what I want for YouTube. I understand this might not be everyone's cup of tea. Pun not intended. That is actually a phrase I use unironically. But my YouTube journey, I guess you could call it, is something that I want to be able not just have y'all watching me watch games, but also us have a little friendship over the internet where you can we can interact. So I like you guys to get to know me a little bit. And I don't know how the getting to know you part would happen. But in the Discord, go get in the Discord. Whoa. Funny how that works. But I understand if not everyone would like this. This is going to be 5 to 10 minute episodes of just enjoying time with my viewers. And some funny stories about what happens on my day-to-day life. Starting off with my insane tea obsession. I have an insane tea obsession. This stuff is still steaming hot, but I'm gonna take a sip anyways. Ooh, that needs some more sugar. I like my tea a little bit sweet. Not as sweet as some people. I have a friend over, and every time she comes over, she's like, "Are you gonna make your fancy tea?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then she puts a butt ton of sugar in it. It's a lot of sugar. But my obsession with tea is insane. I used to drink, you coming up? I used to drink about a pot of tea a day. Not a small little pot, a full pot. Oh, there we go. What are you doing, my boy? I used to drink a pot of tea a day. And it was insane. It was an awful lot of caffeine. And then I got pregnant. And you can't have that much caffeine whenever you're pregnant. Believe it or not, didn't know that. That sucks because I had to go to instantly none at the start. But what also sucks is right before I found out I was pregnant, I had imported $70 worth of tea. So now I have to very slowly go through that tea because I can't order more and try out more. Oh, until I get through all of my tea. So, these tea times with Ginny are going to be my designated drinking tea time as well, so I can keep regulating but still drinking how much tea I can at the moment. I also have an insane teacup collection. I have my great grandmother's that was made when Japan was still occupied, in Japan that was occupied. I have my in-laws, great grandparents' 50th tea pot, 50th anniversary teapot. I have my other great grandparents, a like gold covered set. I don't think it's actually gold. And I don't feel like taking that to get checked. That would be a lot, and also it doesn't feel gold. So, But other than that, I have various teacups that I find mostly at antique stores, like this one. And I have a huge china cabinet that I got for $50 on Marketplace. They just wanted it gone. And it is huge. There's like a scratch on it, but with the top on top, you can't see it. So it's great. It's a giant china hutch, and then I have a smaller one as well. So I got very lucky with my purchases. And each teacup, it can range between like $1 and like $15. There's also more expensive ones that I want that are like $70, but I can't get because my husband says no. I want him to say yes. Other than that, maybe I'll just save up some and go get a really fancy teacup and freak him the heck out. Other than that, he actually, though, is really sweet. I am in my grandma era, of course. I sit in my rocker with my cardigan and I collect teacups and I drink tea. And if you see, I have blonde hair, but you should see me in the summer. When I am out and about in the summer and for a few days and the sun has kissed my hair for a couple days, I look like I have white hair. It's all natural. None of it's been bleached. Everyone told me that it would fade as time goes on. It did not fade as time goes on. And it sounds great and wonderful. And everyone's like, oh, people would kill for your hair. You know what? Maybe they would until they have to go get their driver's license taken or some other thing that is in black and white, and you look like you're bald with a very oddly shaped head. Perks are not perks. No one can see my leg hair. That's some perks, but you know what? I look bald in black and white photos. So take that as you will. So yes, that is how tea time with Ginny shall go. Just us and some tea. If you have tea stories that you would like me to share, then let me know in the Discord. And we can share some funny stories, and maybe I'll show a few of them on here, and we'll just have some fun. Some like reaction content or whatever to what y'all's stories are. And maybe someday I will show you my teacup collection. It is quite expansive. I even have like shaped ones. I have like 2 different cat shaped teacups. Of course I would. Why wouldn't I? Because I love cats. And I have one shaped like a lighthouse. That one's pretty cool. I like that one. And one like Noah's Ark. That might be one of my favorites. There's one shaped like a pantry. I have a lot of teacups. Yeah, I might have an issue. I don't care. I want more. I will get more. Mark my word. So those are my 5 to 10 minutes of little bit of tea about me. Other things will be like, I don't know, just random stories, like pranks I've pulled that I find super funny. And others did after a while. They were funny. They were really funny, actually. So people can back off. Thank you, my gentlemen and my gentle ladies, for joining me for Tea Time with Ginny. I'll post the Discord link down below in the description. It should also be in my YouTube just bio. If it's not, I'm gonna go put it in there before this comes out. And I can't wait to see how this video edits with this and with that little monster going around messing with all the camping gear because we're about to go on a camping trip. Wow, pregnant. Alrighty, my gentlemen, gentle ladies. If you have any prayer requests, do feel free to let me know, and I will pray for them in my prayer journal throughout the week. Thank you. Also, because I was told that I should do this because people won't subscribe unless I do, subscribe. You got it.